So guys, what is going on? I hope you're all good. Manny Pacquiao says he's embracing the Undertaker tag against Keith one-time Thurman. Now, we know that Pacquiao and Thurman's going to be a great fight, one that's we're all well anticipating, and we're all looking forward to it because it's one of the biggest fights that's out there right now. It's a very competitive fight, two big names as well. In my eyes, Pacquiao's not the underdog in the fight, but some people may have him as the underdog because they feel Thurman's on top of his game, even though I don't think he is. He's obviously a champion, a super champion, and he's younger, he's fresher. And Pacquiao, maybe the bookies have him an underdog, which actually will motivate Pacquiao. Pacquiao at this stage in his career, I made a video about Nonito Donaire yesterday saying that when you get to this age, and Pacquiao's are similar, they've made a lot of money. Pacquiao's made a shed load of money. He's achieved everything in the sport. The legacy is secured. Even if, like, I was speaking to one of my mates and he said even Pacquiao loses his next 5 fights, he's still a legend. He's still a Hall of Famer because of what he's achieved in his career. And I agree with that. Pacquiao could lose whatever fights and he'll still go down a legend because of what he's done. 8 division world champion. But Pacquiao needs these type of fights to get him up, to get him hungry, to get him, you know, scared, to get him, you know, waking up for his early morning runs. As I said yesterday, it's very difficult to wake up for your early morning runs when you're wearing silk pajamas, and Pacquiao's wearing silk, golden, diamond, whatever pajamas he's wearing, because the man's got a shed load of money. He's made a shed load of, you know, money throughout his boxing career. And, you know, money's not really the motivating factor. Legacy's probably not the motivating factor for Manny Pacquiao. It'll add to his legacy if he wins, but he's already got all of that secure. He's already a Hall of Famer. He's like, you know, you could probably say his achievements are, you know, are not achieved. You can't compare probably any boxer that's achieved what Pacquiao's achieved in the sport. You know, in terms of accolades and being an 8 division world champ, that's unheard of. But so for Pacquiao, the motivation is just the fact that he probably loves the sport and loves boxing, because for him to have that drive to still fight and fight these young lions, you've got to say that he's probably motivated more. His motivation goes way beyond money and even legacy, because like I said, he's got all of those things secured. He's financially well off and he's made a shed load of money. He doesn't need any more money. Well, everybody needs money, so that's not true, but what I mean by that is he's comfortable. He's set for life, Pacquiao. And his legacy's set as well. Like I said, even if he loses his next 5 fights, it's not going to have any impact on what he goes on to achieve or what he will go down as in the sport, because he's a legend. You know, Pacquiao is a legend, irrespective of what he goes on to do now in the next couple of fights he has, because everybody knows he's come towards the end of his career. He's a lot older, so, you know, no one's going to knock him if he loses to Keith Thurman. You know, so it's kind of like a no-lose situation for Pacquiao. I know he might have a lot of pressure on himself. However, I think in terms of how he's viewed, people will just say, well, Pacquiao was past his best. He's 40 years of age. If he wins, people will say, wow, he's still got it. He's still a great fighter, you know. So Pacquiao's got a lot to gain rather than a lot to lose. You know, if he loses against Thurman, people will say, well, he was older. You know, Thurman would never have beaten him in his prime. So Thurman's in a bit of a difficult situation because Thurman has to win. Otherwise, it won't do good for Thurman's reputation. Whereas Pacquiao, if he wins, it enhances him even more. And at this point, you'd say that you don't even know whether it needs to be enhanced because he's achieved so much. But what do you guys make of it? Pacquiao embracing the underdog role. Do you think he's the underdog in the fight? Do you think Thurman is rightfully the favourite, or do you think Pacquiao should be favourite? Leave your thoughts, guys. And guys, remember to please like, share and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys in the next video.